Thank you, FK, for the sub. Oh, FK69 with a 69-month resub. I hope you don't stop now, but that's brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice indeed. So we got Knight of Orc at the top for Colorful and Lin. We got Infi and Fly as the reigning champions at the bottom. Tips for Dora. Oh boy. Archmage combo with Farseer or Shadowhunter? That's the question. Is it time already for the Shadowhunter Pitlord combo? And what will Colorful and Lin do about it? I feel like meta is getting more and more refined. More and more about timings. That's always the development of meta, right? Like first it's about hero and unit combos. And like tech or expand or mass. Then it's about refining hero and unit combos, and then it's about refining timings. That's the natural progression. And 2-on-2 is still in a mix of phase 2 and 3. I think we all concluded that expansions are super risky and almost nobody is playing it. It is still a bit of a discussion between mass and tech. And especially hero compositions. I mean, one goes with the other, right? But that's up. But we, for example, we see a lot less tier 3 than we did last month. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. No Shadowhunter second just yet. It is Farseers on both sides. Farseer, quite the carries in 2-on-2, aren't they? It doesn't really matter what the combo is. He's just such a crazy space creator that he's always picked, and he opens up the way for the other heroes depending on your strategy. So I'd assume we see quite some techs. Oh, what's happening there at... Oh, that's just the engine of war. Alright. We can test for the shop with Archmage. Lots of headhunters. And some mercs. This is obviously the big one. And Fly and Infi didn't get it. Oh, they did get it. Sorry, I was confused. The red team gets it with some momentum from the south. On the other side, Lin is making sure to get the other merchant. Natural progression here. Colorful was just distracting a little bit. And calm before the storm. So, is one of the orcs going tier 3, or maybe both going tier 3? Colorful has 4 out of 5 wisps in the mine. For a long time. For minutes. Uh-oh. Colorful, you gotta work. You're a great player. But you gotta work on your counting skills. It's already a 300 gold difference. Now he fixes it. Whee! This was a big delay. Yeah, he is a great player. Everybody knows. Big mana potion on Colorful though. That will help. Tier 3 on the way for both orcs. So synergy, always very tier 3 heavy. No real wiggle room for split pushing, but rather one big death ball coming through the middle. So Shadow Hunter both sides. Infi Blood Mage, right? Gotta be. It just worked out so beautifully. Ooh, colorful with Potom. That's interesting. I think I haven't seen that solution yet. There was time to go to the tavern, right? Alright, here's the Blood Mage. We go in with the Water Elemental push. And that is very disruptive. Colorful not able to break, or if that goes down, he'll be stuck at 30 food. Oh, what an easy push this is. Colorful, he was at 600 gold and didn't spend anything. Yikes, big yikes. And of course, if you play against someone like Infi and Fly, they punish this immediately. Was he not able to get the lures out? Oh no, they didn't even start. Well, well, if only you had the 300 gold. Right? Lin is trying to fix this. And Lin was able to win a 2 against 1 against Starbuck and Pato. So they're not out yet. But Farsi is the one being fueled this time. Chain Lightning on Lin goes brrr. Bottom, of course, a good fountain. Militia are coming in. They're trying to salvage this early. And unlike the 1-on-2 that Lin won against Pato and Starbuck, Lin has no choice but to defend because there's not only, like, there's not 2 bases, but basically 1 big one. This looks brutal. Maybe the day was a little bit too long and exhausting for Lin and Colorful. They didn't look that sharp. But, I mean, look at this. What are the odds? They're trying to spend all the gold. Colorful has 1,000 gold and is not spending it. This game was over way more quickly than one could have thought. Ay, ay, ay. Very dominant. I mean, obviously, big mistake, Colorful. If you have 4 out of 5 Wisp in the mine, then everything is slowed down. And Fly and Infi, yeah, it was just brutal. They just destroyed them, basically. Onto the Night Elf base when the Lords were supposed to come up. Got that done. Went to the Moonwells especially. And then Colorful supply blocked. And also didn't really feed Lin too much. Ouch. That was rough. Turtle Rock next. So Fly and Infi, I think can be regarded the favorites as being a long-time team And also the defending champions. Bit sad that we didn't get TH back. I mean, they demolished 15 Sway and Xiaokai. There was no chance. And it's not that the only combo they can play. Shadowhunter Pitlord, guys. We saw it over and over. My favorite 2-2 combo. Yeah, maybe the focus of Lin and Colorful was on one-on-one, understandably so. And that's a reason for them to not prioritize 2-2 too much. And Infi and Fly, man, they have it quite easy. They don't have to play the one-on-ones at the moment. They were eliminated yesterday. They had an entire day. They don't have to change much, because nobody figures out their formula. Fly talking, Colorful talking. How do you crack this? Crazy how proportionally there's a lot more army than heroes, obviously, right? One would think that army would play a bigger part in these 2-2s, but it really is the Shadowhunter Blood Mage combo that enables it all. That's the point nobody can break. What are they talking about is the question in chat. How are you, like, how, what do you expect as an answer? Probably the weather. How's family? How are the kids? Any new investments recently? Today's New Music Friday. Maybe they discussed the new releases. Okay. As I said before, when we saw the map picks and bans, Turtle Rock rather brawl heavy, and they're moving away from the double summon combo of Keeper Fast here, moving into a Demon Hunter. But a Blood Mage outshines that Demon Hunter in the mana department. Oh, Lin's repair is not in time! He can't get the second hero out. He can't get the Shadowhunter out. Infi and Fly are on a different level. And I truly hope Focus and Moon take notes here. He doesn't have to face the Hex. And can just town portal out. Absolutely worth it. Shadowhunter coming now, but everything's bruised. Huge loss at a moment where you really need lumber. I don't think it's possible for Lin to go tier 3. Lin is getting pummeled this game. Maybe that was a bit too much. The game for third against Labby. The winner bracket final versus Happy. And now the third series in a row. Good little push by him, though. But worst case, he gets a sell from his ally, Infi is. Unfair 2-on-1. I know, but Lin picked Colorful as his ally. Playing with fire here on the fast here. It's not too much to lose for Infi and Fly at the moment. So these are all small little skirmishes. Doesn't change the fact that Lin is severely bruised. Oh, Infi Archmage! Oh, not enough damage. Korea. Speaking of Korea, the Blood Law will be laid down again. So many archers. And a split push. This could actually do something. Boom! Onto the burrows of Fly. Yeah, they clearly did not expect this, but ha! They go banish first. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This game is a lot more... a lot closer than I thought. Blood Mage saves himself again. Was that the last time? Yep. AKM arrives and the Blood Law goes down. That's just poetry. Love it. Man, this is a lot about hero focus here, but there's no town portal anymore. What a sick push! This comes completely out of nowhere for me. Colorful with the mass archers. And they kill hero after hero. What the hell enables all of this? Did Infi and Fly get a little bit too comfortable? Infi throwing the militia into the brink now, but... nope. Fly is soon to be tier 3 though. Bloodlaw's back. Shadowhunter was never able to creep. And I guess if you go mass archers, you never give your opponent the chance to cancel the lures. As simple as it is. Fly is bruised. Infi is definitely bruised in the hero department. Colorful and Lin make this a game. Okay, heroes out now. Shadowhunter level 2, powerful. Supply-wise, clearly in favor of Colorful and Lin. So how strong are these fights now? We have a Scroll of the Beast consumable on Infi's side. That's really powerful. Also a lot of crowd control thanks to Banish, but no Siphon. That's a problem. Especially against the Demon Hunter. That is a big problem. Trying to retreat, trying to use a lot of slow. So this army it's hard to catch up for it. TC coming from the right-hand side, maybe a bit too late. Would be great if he can keep up this avenue. Full reinforcements from Fly's side. Limp and Colorful, obviously, one big combined push. Grunts are starting to fall for Lin. Little bit of healing. Now we got the mana suck. Off we go. Onto the Demon Hunter, of course, so you can siphon the others and not getting burned. Despite the low supply, Infi and Fly make this rather close. And of course, Fly's tier 3. But, oh, sick banish! But an even sicker Chain Lightning. That was last second. Maybe a little too last second for his taste. Naga level 3. Naga mass archers, man. That was truly the backbone of this game. And Infi and Fly, they realized this. GG. Let's go. Out of freaking nowhere. Yeah, Colorful, you can be happy about that. That was a good one. Felt like they lulled them in. Lin was also hurt already, as we said, but didn't matter. Can't believe what I'm saying, but the force was colorful here with all that crazy damage output. Okay, we got a series. 1-1. It's no hair day. Dude, I don't really have a choice. Why the bullying on Colorful? Exclamation mark Colorful. Everybody knows Colorful is a good player. But he still needs to work a lot on build orders, creeping, scouting, resource management, multitasking, hero leveling, unit control strategies, TP, staff positioning, and timings. That's why. We need a song about that. Any AI artists? We have a happy song. We need a colorful song. Tidewater Glades is once again similar to Synergy, the first map we've seen, and that's the next map up. Neo for president. Do you really want to give power into my hands? Imagine a song for every player that plays for the winner during a break. That would be wonderful. I'm sure you wouldn't abuse the power. Yeah, guys, if you can come up with some songs, that would be lovely. I come up with a new game, and that's lovely too. The series is tied 1-1. That can only mean one thing, that we're down to a best of 3. And Colorful and Lin, they seem to have a good time. Infi a little more concerned, but not a man of many smiles ever, is he? Thank you, Mr. Moonshine, for the 84-month resub. Power to Neo's hands. Make a song for Matt Morris. Matt Morris doesn't deserve a song. Matt Morris doesn't even deserve the dirt under my fingernails. So. Ah, yeah, wait a minute. I was about to say, oh, here we go and see the Shadowhunter Pit Lord, but it's actually Lin with the Shadowhunter. Ooh. Show me. Did we see Fly Space? Is Lin, are Fly and Lin both going for Shadowhunter? Look at Colorful having a great time. The power of 2 and 2. It's wonderful. Yeah, double Shadowhunter opening. Oh, that's lovely. Helps with the creep at the mercenary camp, of course, with Hex. And then you continue creeping together. You get instant level 2, pretty much. That's gonna be a lot of healing. Are we also seeing double Pit Lord? That would be something. Because, I mean, what does Night Elf really have against the Pit Lord? Not much, I would say. The human can still banish, and then of course it requires dispel, etc. So that would also mean the mass archers isn't too crazy. I wouldn't suggest to go mass archers against the Pit Lord. Double claw for Infi. Oi, oi, oi. Also Hex though. This is sweet timing. Infi into the rescue. You always borrow a couple of the headhunters here. Nice. Double Pit Lord is a lot of cleavage. Yeah, I gotta be careful to not get banned on Twitch if that happens. But so far, I'd say the most even game. A lot about Shadowhunter HP at the moment. Lin, his SH out of the fight. They also used a lot of mana for these hexes. And Fly is almost comfortable here. What a selfless man he is. What a selfless orc. To heal the footman instead. Ay, ay. It's a good one. I feel it. Yo, equip that SH so he can pass it to the pity. I come from the bottom of the pit. Naga! Ah, on colorful side. Okay, sorry. There we go. There you go. Infi and Fly though? Pretty late with everything. They're going into Colorful's base where they feel most comfortable, judging from game 1. Ah, and isn't it lovely? Over and over and over again. Whether it's 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, the Night Elf lores get cancelled. No lore to tell. Well, he's just going for the entangled. This doesn't do much in terms of resources, because it's free to repair. But forces a TP. And map presence is big. Oh, surround, bit wonky. Surrounded? The Shadow Hunter is surrounded and he just used the town portal. Needs the potion, but I mean, how is he supposed to fight out? Spirit Link? Yep. Oh, potion again. And that's how he's supposed to fight out. Okay. Town portal forced. On the other side, we got Colorful versus Lin. With this Pit Lord. Oh, that's a dream. That's every Pit Lord's dream. This beard, by the way. What a mighty, mighty, mighty beard. I love everything about the Pit Lord. Everything. He's slashing already. Infi Fly's game is coming together a lot better than before. They do have a vamp aura, which is kind of fine. But the army doesn't benefit too much from it. The foul force. Lin's Shadow Hunter suffers from low levels. As the experience is going to the Pit Lord and the Pit Lord alone. Is it time for tier 2 expansions now? Or tier 3 expansions? Whatever. Tier 2.5. Neo at age 70 equals Pit Lord. Wow. I just changed my diet, dude. Why are you saying that? Ooh, that focus. Oh, the rock golem. Oh, boy. That was a nice use of the rock golem. Pit Lord on Pit Lord action. But one has banished and the other does not. Colorful has an Ankh. Colorful has an Ankh. That's what I wanted to say the entire time. Wisp Blood against it. Now all of a sudden it's Fly's Pit Lord, who's in a bit of trouble, but he has that Inwall potion. Is the Bloodlaw again the big carry here? Because he needs... Shadow Hunter has no mana. Oh, he needs to siphon that quickly. Such a crazy enabler, but Colorful is doing a wonderful job burning mana of the Shadow Hunter after the mana has been transferred. This is some great plays, but damage is absurd. Pit Lord falls, and that's a bad sign. Everything's super low. Lin's Pit Lord is the man of the match. 7,600 damage. They hold. Low supply, but they hold, and they got a hero kill. And it's not out of the realm of possibilities to see level 3 cleave. But on the other side, we have an expo up. Yeah, this is still everybody's game. Colorful is rich, but lumber starved. So, like, every game he plays, basically. Cleave level 2 unlocked with the Pit Lord like this. wouldn't mind to see anyone... I wouldn't mind to see Archmage going Blizzard. Drake. Not impressive. Lin is 2 levels ahead on his Pit Lord. That's nuts. 100 supply on both sides. But yeah, Infi has an expo. Calm before the storm. You absolutely needs heal scrolls. Shadowhunter alone isn't enough, apparently. Big lead on Fly there. So heal scrolls it is. Blue Drake, alright. Lin and Colorful on the warpath. Need to defend here first and foremost though. We got Serpent Wards up. Interesting. No more Hex. Could be useful against the opposing Pit Lord, who uses Banish a lot. Is there no easy dispel against that? Because that's a lot of DPS reduction. Yep, Banish again. Now there's the detonate. Cyclone, detonate. Free the Pit Lord. Pit Lord Unchained. And what a monster. The priests are healing nicely against it. Here's another Banish. So Infi is trying as best as he can to disable this monster. But Lin is losing quite a bit in this fight, I gotta say. Fly has to be careful with that Pit Lord. Needs healing. Shadowhunter has mana this time, and they are supported by these Serpent Wards, which is beautiful. Pit Lord 13,000 damage already, but despite having a bigger cleave, Fly is catching up in the damage department. Oh, Pit Lord versus Pit Lord! The dream! Was a short dream, but a wet one. Naga in trouble, and Infi has some crazy supply as Lin is about to drop a lot of food, but the Pit Lord can't really reach. Fly's still there. Level 4. That's a bigger howl, but not the greatest impact. Colorful. There's so many hurt units. The Naga has a heal scroll. Kingdom for a heal scroll. Will this Pit Lord go down though? Oh, the value here is sick. Invo Potion Pit Lord must be safe. Fly. Yep. Since it's Fly, you can never be sure. Town Portal swapped. And Lin is safe as well. Despite this expo running for a while, they can't really break him. Good harass at the bottom right hand side apparently. But the supply gap is growing and growing and growing. And there's really no chance for Lin and Colorful to follow up that expo play. They can't go for a tiny. Can they throw together and build a tree, maybe? Wait, this army is gigantic. Is it the end? Is that the death push? Supply certainly suggests it. Nice little spell shield. Pit Lord in the middle of it all. That's not where he's like, this is where he wants to be. That's not where you want him to be as the opposing force. But that goes for both sides. Dude, oh, Pit Lord. A lot of focus fire. He is, of course, well equipped. And he's cleaving away. Dude, sick. No banishes this time, as the Blood Mage is busy siphoning the mana. Definitely a priority. Here we go. That enables the Blood Mage of Lyn to just shred through the Berserkers. Pit Lord of Fly is doing the same thing as the Naga finally falls. And that is the nail in the coffin. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. The more Pit Lord, the better. And Infi and Fly take the 1-0. 2-1. 2-1 that is. The 1-0 in the best of 3 that we had after the 1-on-1. And are one step away from their grand final again. That expansion by Infi won the game. I feel like the timing during that expansion wasn't necessarily the greatest. Maybe they just wanted to cover for that second base. Very good fights though. Very good fights by Lyn and Colorful. They did well. Just not well enough. We found the counter to the Pit Lord. It's the Pit Lord. I mean, they lower each other's damage, right? So feels like Blood Mage keeps the Pit Lord DPS in check. Yep. I agree with that. The banishes were good. And snare banish, etc. That was fun. So match points. 3. Sneeze is coming. Suppress, suppress, suppress. Good. So the big maps, the late game, they simply belong to Fly and Infi. If you want to beat them, you gotta beat them quick. Suppressing sneezes is actually very unhealthy. I think nobody died because he suppressed the sneeze. I think that's okay. Thank you for worrying about me though. Very bad. You know? I think you use strong language for the sneeze. Never let it in. You do a lot of damage to your lungs. Brother, King of Warcraft, I smoke for, I don't know, 20 years. Do you think a sneeze matters? I don't think so. You're almost dead, bro. One more suppressed sneeze and it's GG. Well, then at least it's GG, eh? Once again, we have a longer break in between the games. And I say it, and there we go. Know what it is. Match points is, well, for Infi and Fly, who had a good comeback. Colorful and Lin get close, though. But similar to the grand final of last season, Lin and his ally get close, but not close enough. Also, to end the sneeze discussion, I didn't necessarily suppress it like physically. It's not like this. No, I just concentrated so much that the sneeze never appeared. Focus. Mind. Mind over body. Mind control. That's worse. Okay, let's go. We got a game and we got cross position actually. That's fairly rare on Nullwood, I feel. Opens up the game for Mercs. I did not see if they showed the fountain yet. Oh, chat, what is it? Can you identify? Do you know? Ah, they showed it. Mana it is. That is... Does that help anyone in particular? I guess it won't matter too much. I guess they will just brawl and the uptime on the fountain will be rather low. Like, it helps whoever's at the fountain. That's the takeaway, I feel. It kinda doesn't matter if it's healing or mana. Shadowhunter level 2 already. This time we don't have double Shadowhunter, but Fly again. I mean, it's working out so well. Why not? Archmage is buying a lot of time. Fly and Colorful not changing too much outside the hero. We have a little bit of a creep craft here on one of the biggest map, a 6-player map. So I would say, judging from the fact this cross position, Colorful's base should be safe and also Lin's burrows should be safe. At least safer. You can never be 100% safe, but at least safer. See, they still try it, but... Oh, can he rebuild that burrow? Not sure. Definitely damage done. Colorful and Lin. Wisp detonate doesn't hit that much. Good anti-push, basically. So, for once, they are not on the receiving end of a push like this. Suffers some losses here and there, but Fly was supply blocked for a long time, and that means he can't go for a Pit Lord. And that, of course, A, makes us all sad, but B is very powerful. Opening up the expo, this looks very similar to Tidewater, to the map that we've seen before. Very, very, very low Lin Shadowhunter though. Ooh, that's a lot of gloves. Indeed, chat. Indeed. And imagine they would do 20%. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we fight around the fountain now, apparently. That's just a lot of hex. And a lot of healing. Very, very aggressive Lin and colorful. I wonder if it has the desired outcome. Fly is broke. Still can't go for a second hero. That's their biggest weakness, I think, right now. Alright, so we take this fight with 2 heroes only. There is a tavern at the bottom, so if Fly ever gets some gold, they can go for the tavern hero, but I feel Colorful and Lin prepared this pretty well. Fly realized, okay, I will not be the deciding factor for now. Oh, he goes TC! Boo! So he probably fed Infi a lot. Wisp to the rescue. This is the push for the grand final. Lin, Colorful, both relatively low supply. And again, the power of Bloodmage Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter level 3. Heal Wave level 2. Fueled by a Bloody. The Wisp are not detonating. This was almost always Colorful's big strength. They can't really get through to the back line, especially not to the Shadowhunter. I think he got affected. But what's left? Lin and Colorful. What's left? Your heroes are low. The towers are coming up. The army seems small. Just when I thought they prepared so well for the late game, Infi is flipping the script and says, buddy, I don't care if you're ready. We go now. And then they went. I had to think about. I was about to say gaunt. But they went. And it looks very successful. It looks very successful now. No tier 3 on either side. And towers are up. Lin is contained. They can't get home. Lin is not allowed to get home. Somebody else occupies the front yard. Get off my lawn! But I don't think they will get off the lawn. They'll be camping there. Occupy Lin's base. That's what they do. Kind of tricky to get reinforcements into the perfect position, but since there's 2 avenues, it should be fine. Colorful's Dryads are getting decimated. Joint efforts by Raider and Snare and Rifleman guns. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And that is probably game, I would say. 70 food combined, occupied base, low level heroes. The dream of the grand final is over. Lin falling to Infi and Fly again. Trying to fight out like they fought out against Pato and Starbuck. with like split pushing, distracting. In the meantime, lost the base. Is there a silver lining? I mean, the song says, fuck silver linings. But is there a silver lining after Lin's base has been destroyed? There's no pit lord. That's a silver lining. %50 of the income. Only 80% of the supply. But maybe the fountain can help. Maybe with the power of a fountain, they can seriously survive here. Archmage looking hella good. Demon Hunter being controlled by Banish again. And this is now Occupy Fountain, and it's GG. And Infi and Fly are in their second grand final in the 2-on-2 department. Fly celebrating. Even Infi is smiling. Look at him go. Look at them go. They will be facing Moon and Focus Sunday. Championship Sunday. Oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. Rough day for Lin, of course. Third place at WSB. He got that, but then eliminated or thrown to the lower bracket against Happy, and then losing here. He faced the strongest player in 1-on-1 and the strongest team in 2-on-2. Ouch! But Redemption Arc tomorrow, where again we're gonna see a lot of Lin. He'll open the day with the lower bracket final. Infi is not involved there. Lin versus 40 is the lower bracket final. And then we got the 2-on-2 game for third. That should actually be the warm-up. In 1-0 and Shao KK against Lin and Colorful. The more Lin, the better. Like last month when we lost both finals. Well, that can't happen today. Or tomorrow. Or the day after. Because it's not going to be in the final. That was a... It was interesting to see that Lin and Colorful were able to take a map with that mass archer style. But Moon and Focus have to do homeworks, pick up what Lin and Colorful did well, and then improve on that. Again, Infi and Fly, they don't have to change much. It's just working. It's just working. So that's the Friday of Warcraft All-Star League. It was a hell of a Friday. In 2 hours, we got the Back to Warcraft weekly, monthly of April final with Happy Hawk, Daisy, Krazik, and Sonic. Wonder if we should just talk a little. I am a bit hungry and I gotta pee.